I mean, what on earth is happening here? So it starts with me politely driving towards turn 1 in Russia, I get a little nick, and immediately the Grand Prix is completely ruined. The following 5 laps are a totally miserable affair. I cross the line in about last position, and I'm met with this spectator cam for about 5 minutes before I eventually just have to quit the game. I mean, I don't even know what's going on here, and I can only assume that this is F1 on acid. So after that, I give up on public lobbies and decide to host my own. So here we are, as you can see, on Singapore, and I'm about to cross the line in first place here to claim an absolutely fantastic and memorable win. Oh, for God's sake. The stewards then decide to completely shaft me, because if you know why that was my penalty, please write to me at what the f*** was that? Banterbury, UK. But that wasn't it for the marshals in this race, because look at the games they are playing with the green and yellow flags on the left there. So it's green now, it was yellow moments ago, now it's green, oh now it's back to yellow again. In a few corners we're going to turn it back to green, then immediately back to yellow, just to completely mess with you and make it almost impossible for you to get past anyone in this race. And I'm pretty sure the marshals have absolutely no idea what they're doing. I have no idea what they're doing. That's an illegal overtake, so well, eventually they have to stop on track to let the guy back through who isn't interested whatsoever, so that's a penalty, but it doesn't matter anyway because I'm in last place. The race in Mexico lasts about 10 feet as half the grid is wiped out in a huge pile-up almost instantly after leaving the grid slot, and I think that image there sums up the stewarding in this game. Green flag, hazard clear, when there's a car upside down right in front of me. So despite the race being over for half the field, I've actually escaped that massive pile-up quite well. I've still got my front wing, I don't have a puncture. I have pretty reasonable hopes of maybe getting in the points this race, given how many cars... Oh no, that's game over. Back to Russia, and the good news is that I actually got to turn 1 this time, and the bad news is that I got completely wiped out. So I'm really at the end of my tether by this stage, and I'm not in the mood for marshalling such as this. Look how close I am to getting the overtake done before they decide it's yellow flags and therefore an illegal overtake. I mean, I don't have time for this. They put it on a yellow flag there. I've already committed down the inside line. I really have no option but to overtake the guy. So therefore they say it's an illegal overtake. I'll tell you what should be illegal. These guys being allowed to marshal. But it gets even more laughable into the final corner here as I go down the inside, still green flags. Just as I go to P6 it turns yellow and therefore an illegal overtake. Just watch how ridiculous this is on the replay. P7 up to P6, back down to P7, yellow flags, and then immediately back to P6. I mean, you can't write it. You can't even write it. I've had enough. I've had enough of this game. I've had absolute enough. That's it. That's it, lads. No, that's it. I'm going to bed. I am going to bed.